And now, back to the life of times of RuudDevil.
Ross? Who's Thran?
What?
There's a message on the machine from somebody named Thran.
Oh yeah, Thran. He's, new to Jondor. I met him down the general store. He makes memes.
Oh. Well, how come I've never met him?
He hasn't really been here that long enough to get your number!
Sam! Damn it.
Hello everybody, I'm RuudDevil, and before we start, this episode is sponsored by Nord Shadow Legends VPN Edition. Did anyone get that joke? Is that still funny? Hello everybody, I'm RuudDevil, welcome back to another Age of the Ring cast. This is a 1v1 on Holland. Is this the cool one? No, there isn't a gap here, this is not the cool one, but we're gonna persevere anyway. Going left to right, we have Mordor, we have that guy, and it's opposite Gondor as Pumbaa. My sister used to own a pug that was called Pumbaa, and yeah, just from my experience with pugs, I don't feel like they should. I feel like humans may have gone too far with the dog breeding, but I guess that's a story for another day. Anyway, let's see how we go. Holland is a map I suck on. I mean, I suck in general. I feel like I just get worse at this game. I feel like the more I think about this game, the worse I play. If I just go in and wing it, I tend to do better. If I overthink things, it just ruins it. So there's a lesson there, kids. Never prepare, never overthink, just do it. And hey, if you fail your driver's test, then so be it. Anyway, yeah, the early pikemen are going to come out. I would have loved to have seen Clansmen of Lamedon first, just to hit this little bastard. Because Clansmen of Lamedon, hold ground stance, you could take out quite a few orcs. And you know the trolls are going to come soon, and then the Nazgûl, so you'll want to get some, like, early resource kills as Clansmen of Lamedon. But he's going to go for the pikes, because he's going to get these cute little war glares. I don't know, just attacking through the middle is the best way to attack on this map. And I just always get stuck in all the ruins, and it's just funny. Anyway, he went for 3 resource buildings before he went for the Orc Barracks, so a bit of a slower start from Mordor. It's usually like resource, Orc Barracks, resource, Orc Barracks. That's your build order. Because they're cheap enough that you kind of want to spam them before you get your eco going. But he's doing it differently. We'll trust in his judgment. What is actually his name? It's Hobus Crack. He's Hobus Crack. We're gonna call him a Hob. Like that one guy from that movie. So yeah, just doing a bit of creeping. Wait, hold on. He did do it right. Ah, okay. He did go resource, orc barracks, resource, orc barracks. Well done. So he's sacrificed some time, but he's got a forward base technically. He's got orc spearmen to creep. They take a little bit longer because they are just orcs. That's actually a thing that people talk about. It's like how did the orcs? How did the Rohirrim triumph in the Ride of the Rohirrim? Like, there was readied pikes, readied spears to meet them, and horses don't charge into spears. It's famously documented, and it's like, well, you know, multiple reasons. 1, they were holding shitty spears and not pikes. 2, they're orcs, their discipline is pretty shit. 3, it's 6,000 horses, so 24,000 hooves galloping at full gait towards you. The earth itself would be trembling. I guarantee the orc wouldn't even be able to stand, let alone hold his spear. So, that's how that went. Okay, so he's creeping that. Some extra orc spam coming in the bottom. Heroic statue in probably the greatest place of all time, because it will get no value. And it seems he's just gonna go for the farms. We've got a blacksmith there exposed as well. That's not actually such a bad idea. And look at them, just slice them down. I can't remember what the actual count was in the theatrical edition of melee kills for Gondor in Return of the King, but it was in the single digits. Anyway, Pumbaa is creeping it in a very unique way. You're sort of supposed to kite them away and then do it, but I guess this works too, unless they hit the archers here. And, yeah, okay. He should get it, but these archers are gonna die. So, anyway. And, wait, they're in Porcupine. You know what, this is actually just a work of art. I know he's attacking bottom, but I kind of want to see how this plays out. Is he gonna get it? Is this gonna be the creep that fought back? No, he's dead. He took out a battalion, though. Anyway, lots of orcs. They've got No, that must be from the Orkhorn. Yeah, that's not enough for Horde bonus. But with the archery range and these Clansmen of Lamadon... Oh, Clansmen of Lamadon in the middle there. If they were hold ground... Yeah, there's... If he gets the farm here, I'll be amazed. There is no way he gets the farm here. I don't care how clamped they are. There's Clansmen of Lamadon on both sides. No way. I refuse to believe he's got enough power to do that. They were clumped. Come on, Clansmen. I'll take off your tartan scarves or whatever they are. Sashes, whatever. You don't deserve them. That was pitiful. He actually got the resource there. But at the cost of like 3 battalions there. But if we look on the minimap, more are coming. He's found the heroic statue. No, how did you find it there? It's so well hidden. Oh, well. I can't actually see the radius. Maybe if they switch to Gondor? No. Well, they seem to be getting buffed. There's a little aura around them, but I was surprised it was that far. If he actually gets heroic statue value here. Oh my god, I think he is. But yeah, anyway, how is he spamming out? Oh, he's got double barracks. Oh, I see. It's literally just going, Clansmen of Lamadon, and it's working. I feel like, with this many Clansmen of Lamadon, maybe you go for the Nazgul Trample ahead of a Dromatrol. Maybe he's going to get a Nazgul, but he's building his Haradrim Palace. Sorry, I cannot escape that. The Easterling encampment. And he's got 3 orcs just sitting there, which is fine. I feel like he'll just attack when he knows the enemy base is empty. And this is just think of this as like a goblin tunnel. It's basically how it's functioning. And then he'll attack and get some resource buildings when the Gondor army is away. Anyway, counter-attacking by Pumbaa. He's been on the defensive all game. He's going to get an XD. Hob doesn't seem to... Oh, there's the XD! We managed to see my spider sense was tingling. We managed to get it. Okay, the Horde bonus is kicking in. He's got Orc Archers, which are really strong in number, but he's only got... Actually, he's got 3. That's a decent amount. Commander's Horn. There it goes. There's that damage and armor. That should help out. No Archers, though. And he needs to be careful because he can't quite get through all of these. There's the Nazgul. There's the debuff. It won't entirely undo Commander's Horn, but it's the next best thing. And no pikes there. But they're actually... Whoa, they're doing a real... Man, that poor Nazgul. There's a reason why they give them the 9 are abroad. The more Nazgul you get, the more damage and armor they get. They're sort of a walking debuff alone. That's sort of their main strength. But even so, I wasn't expecting them to get that wrecked. Anyway, power points. Tier 2 for Gondor. For killing all those orcs and some of those archers. But those archers did a number. These guys are level 3, almost level 4. And we've got Mordor in the enemy base. Clansmen of Lamadon everywhere. They're terrifying. Another heroic statue for the buff. They're going to be discounting his Lamadon. 230 now. I think they're only 250 by default, so it's like 10. Like the discounts are obviously not as impactful if the unit's already cheap. Anyway, Len his Spearman. The Nazgul needs to watch out! No! That was just... He was watching something else. That's really demoralizing. Hob was actually doing a good job. I'm going to sneeze. I can feel it. But he's got 2 farm... No, he's got 1 farm here. I can feel a sneeze coming, so I stopped talking and it wasn't coming. Okay, we'll get back to the game. If it happens, it happens. If he dies, he dies. Okay, he's going after this poor farm. They literally just rebuilt their farm. Their life was in ruins, and then here they come again, get raided by orcs. They probably just want to accept death. Like, you know what? I'm not rebuilding this farm a 3rd time. I'm sick of these fucking creepers blowing up my farms. And now I want to play Minecraft. Okay, he's creeping there. These guys... Okay, these guys saw their archer buddies die. They got an XD, and then they've just creeped 2 things. And they're level 4 because of... They have no idea what's going on back home, but they're having a whale of a time. It's like that one good deployment when you're in the military. It's like, oh my god, you're being drafted for World War 3. Oh my god, but we're putting you in artillery. You'll be 100 miles from the front line. Oh, thank fucking god. That's basically... that's basically... the dream job, I guess. Better than frontline duty, we'll say that much. Anyway, this farm's going down. He now has... Oh, he's recruited Dunedain from the inn. Their northern cousins coming to their aid. So I feel like that slowed down Mordor rather significantly. He's upgraded this. He might go level 3 before he keeps going so he can get the barbed arrows. You kind of want that extra firepower in Easterling archers since their health got debuffed. But he's gone and recruited 1. And we're gonna see another XD! My spider sentinels were tingling! And it was a bit too soon to expand. Also, I think those level 4 spearmen died as well. I think the archers must have got them. But this has been real back and forth. I feel like Gondor's slightly ahead. They managed to find this. Well done to him. I feel like Gondor's slightly ahead just because he got that hero kill. And he's got these Dunedain. He's got 2 of them. Maybe 3? No, it looks like 2. I would recruit another one. But yeah. We'll see. How close is he to Slaves of Nirn? He's got 14 points. Commander's Horn... no, the raids go into Slaves of Nirn. I think Commander's Horn go into the Cav summon. No, he went with Cracks of Doom. He can still get the Cav summon, no? But there they are, level 2 Eastlings with fantastic range and damage. They're really good at everything. And he's gone with the Cav summon. He's gathering all evil to him. One of the most coolest things about Sauron, the way he just literally summoned all evil in Middle-earth to him. Just to muster his army for the invasion upon Middle-earth. It's just so badass that he exerts such authority. Anyway, this is basically what happens to me. My slaughterhouses get attacked by annoying creeps, and I would probably deal with this by building a tower, just because I couldn't be bothered, but he's sending his Nazgul back from the dead. As it was meant to be. So Gondor, still rocking the mostly Clansmen of Lamadon army. He's actually got a significant army here. Level 5 archers. High ground with the Eastlings here. I think Cav Summon here to get these level 5 archers. Cav Summon here would be fantastic. You can still win this battle. Trebuchet's coming in, but I kind of want to see what happens here. Eastlings level 4. Maybe he didn't notice. Now they're firing. Oh, here comes the Cav Summon. We'll have to move. And there goes the trample. These Clansmen of Lamadon debuffed to hell and back. And I think these guys actually got... The Trebuchet actually got buffed. Like the Anorian... I think it used to be Anorian Spearman, and it's Anorian Swordsman now. So whether that's a buff is up to you. Anyway, he's laying siege. He could actually hit the fort from here. Something that I learned in the Spook and Shield tournament when Flame of the West did that. It still stuck with me. Anyway, he's probably going to get these Trebuchets. The last of Gondor has died up here. And I feel like he was just focused a bit too much elsewhere. That was suffering from micro there from Pumba. He had level 5 Dunedain, and they all died to this level 5 Eastling Archer. They have serrated armor now, and they're just gonna hightail it back. Because, he like ordered them past the army, which makes me think he didn't know they were there. Anyway, Mordor using the Cav Summon to sort of get every little bit of value, and they're gone. But he got, you know, better than nothing. But that was, I think they might have tied up the scores a bit. Losing those level 5 Dunedain netted him a lot of points. And that army was bigger, his army was better there, and yeah, he still lost just because he wasn't paying attention. Not being, like, overly critical, I'm just stating what happened. Like, I mean, it's not like I have perfect micro, far from it. Anyway, look at the range on these Eastling Archers. Yes, they're being buffed, but do they have the serrated, the barbed arrows? They do not. Gondor can count his blessings that he doesn't. I feel like Gondor might have spent a bit too much money spamming out the chaff. He should have teched up. Holy shit, there's his tech up. He's got tier 3. Mouth of Sauron's in there too. There's Commander's Horn to buff the extra archers. Mouth of Sauron charging into a few pikes. Now he's teched up. Okay, Anorians are here. It didn't look like he was teching up, but he finally has. We didn't see that many heroes either. In fact, I don't think we've seen one from Gondor. Fuck it. Go Dol Amroth Men at Arms. Also, I'm not sure why he summoned it there. That's going to be very hard to protect, particularly if a battering ram or any sort of siege comes in. And the inn has been taken over by Mordor. Well done. These Corsairs, very fast, and with their dual knives, actually, well, I don't know this for sure, but they seem to be doing a lot of damage, given that they're outnumbered here, and yet they're taking them on 2v1. I think they got their facial hair really well done on that. They did it well. And I think Clansmen of Lamadon are probably just going to edge this. That was very close, but those filthy pirates managed to take the day. Anyway, level 3 for Mouth of Sauron. Doesn't get Dark Sorcery to level 4. And that is one lone Orc Spearman just waddling along. Drummer Troll coming in to give leadership to these Eastlings. This needs to be level 3. He saved up for a hero, which I guess is a good decision, but he needs level 3. Like, the splash damage on those barbed arrows are just terrifying. And there was a forward base down here. He spent 400 getting the blacksmith. He's going to get precisely no value out of this. And there's the horde bonus there. There's going to be an XD here. The troll could switch to melee just to kill this quicker. And I don't think he realizes... Well, now he has, but initially I don't think he realized. Because he ordered his whole army past, and the builder goes down. That's 2 builder kills for a hob versus Pumbaa. 19 points now. He can get his tier 3. As soon as I get the points, I fucking spend them. But apparently he just goes. Anyway, Knights of Dalamroth are here. Let's just check the Citadel. He's getting another one. He's actually... Okay, no, I thought he got Crystal Moat for a second. Knights of Dalamroth. Now this should even the score. That was a waste. I think Arnorians are pretty much immune to that tier 1. And Dalamroth certainly aren't going to take any damage there. Oh, but that's his tier 3. Nazgul got stuck on something. And the Nazgul gets away. No instant poison. No hero to poison Stinger. Yeah, the Octoterrant is there. There it is. That's what I was hoping he would do it on. If he does poison Stinger, that's like an instant unit kill. Or at least one there. Oh, Chillip does a little bit of splash as well. Nice. And here comes the great Siege Works. He's upgrading it. He wants to get rid of this Dalamroth Citadel. Very ballsy for him to place it there. But you know what? I respect the balls there. I respect the balls. He needs Imrahil now. I don't think Imrahil buffs other fiefdoms. I think it's just Dalamroth now. I might be wrong about that. I'll have to check when he comes out. Or if he comes out. Oh man, now I got a blocked up nose. My voice probably sounds strange now. Ah. Oh well. Well, we will persevere. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let's see. He's got double knights. He's getting his 3rd one now. And Siegeworks for Siegeworks. Really intense game. I'm very impressed. They both had overwhelming numbers to sort of cancel each other out, so neither player was, like, overwhelmed. It's sort of like stalematey. I respect Pumbaa for making really ballsy plays. And by ballsy, I mean semi-reckless. Because he's just expanded and lost, you know, his stuff instantly. Anyway, Easterling Pikes are there. Dalamroth will have to watch out for him. Right, we've got Mordor coming up here. He knows they're there. They're in his vision range, obviously. And there's plenty of Spearmen in there, but if he can just sort of sneak in and get the Easterling Archers, that would be great. Level 5. He's got 2 lots of Easterling Archers level 5, but no barbed arrows. Mouth of Sauron, level 5. This doesn't make him invulnerable, but it gives him 300% armor, so it might as well. And these Eastling Pikes will fall easily to our Norian swordsmen. They've received the best training in Gondor, and they will cut down these wicked men of the East. Anyway, Trebuchet comes in again, trying to get the tier 3 slaughterhouse. That's actually not a bad decision. And he's done the cav, so I'm going to counter it again. Which I guess made, a tier 2 for a tier 2. And he's got all 3 of them in there. He needs to kill the Black Orcs before he goes to the buildings. The Black Orcs, unattended, will just do a shit ton of damage. He fired the Skull Munitions! Well played, Hob. That's going to inspire fear. You should always autocast the Skull Ammo. They give it to you for a reason. It's really good. 18 points for Mordor. Let's have a look at Gondor. Oh, he's behind by quite a bit now. And these Dalamroth Knights, if they go down, that's a huge dent in his economy if they go down. One is about to be deleted. I don't think he's going to get this thing. I don't think, because they're being hit by the fortress as well. He needs reinforcements to really make the most of it, but they're being harassed from in the south as well. And I think he bailed at the last second, trying to save what's left of his beloved Dalamroth Knights. Are they stuck? And they get one single unit gets away. There'll be a movie called Lone Survivor. But look, he managed to save that. And I feel like he used his trebuchet way too close. Anyway, let's have a look at his eco. 800. He has enough to make another one, but his command points are like paltry now. He's just taken so many losses to these Eastlings in the south here. And then, yeah, that little mad dash in the top didn't really help him. It was a worthy gamble, I guess. It's just a shame that Hob is attacking on 2 fronts. Anyway, here we go. Oh, they're going straight for the troll. They could have got that sweet trample. They just recovered from that battle, and now they're charging trolls. Level 5 Orc Archers as well. And there's too many even for the Mighty Knights of Dalamroth. Okay, Ithilien Rangers. Sorry, not Ithilien Rangers. Dunedain Rangers. buffed by Heroic Statue. They should get some damage in. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Mouth of Sauron's almost dead, but gets out. That's the second time a hero's gotten away with virtually no health. And the Dalamoth Citadel is going down. That's such a shame. It was so beautiful. It could have been safely secure in the Gondorian heartland, but no, it decided to be on the front line. And there it goes. The tier 3 goes down. It isn't over yet. Gondor should fight to the end. He can still win this. Although tier 4 is coming out, and that will be Eye of Sauron. And that will just globally stun everything. Let me see. He's behind economically. Let me see. 400 to... Okay, he's got more command points. But look at all these units that are just grinding up kills. Mordor, seeing so many Mordor units level 5 is really strange. I feel like he's going to have to build a regular stables now, because when does that come back? Oh, it's almost back, but like, even some Pinneth Gellens, just to get rid of the catapults and maybe just knock back the Eastling archers while they don't have heavy armor. You want to know why he doesn't have it? He hasn't even built a fucking armory. He hasn't got the armory for the heavy armor. This is upgraded to level 3 now, where he'll surely get barbed arrows. Which, if he destroys it now while it's level 3, that'll be hilarious. He's gone for Call the Horde, and he's gone for Eye of Sauron. So he hasn't gone for Slaves of Nirn. I respect that. He's wrong, but I respect it. Alright. Anyway, he's expanding. Still no armory, which is very strange. Maybe he just forgot. But I feel like he's counterattacking too soon. He's not ready. These are all buffed with leadership. Jumbo Troll, Eastling Archers. He hasn't got enough units to match them unupgraded, let alone with all these buffs. Wait, hold on. Eye of Sauron appears, but so does the Return of the King. Fulfill their oaths, Elisar. Yes! That isn't a guaranteed insta-kill, but against those orcs it is. If you are upgraded, if you do have enough armor, you can actually tank that. Anyway, there is the Eye of Sauron. Map-wide buff. Paralyzes all units. And good luck. We never see this. It's always Rain of Fire. Rain of Fire is like the sure way of getting the kills. But he's gone for Eye of Sauron, so they're debuffed, the enemy's buffed. But the army just shrank. Call the Horde is out, but he's making chaff. Chaff will not be enough. That Call of the Seaside means we've got Dalamroth back. Does he have the money to make anything out of it? He doesn't really. He could probably get one Knight of Dalamroth. I want to see Imrahil. You need Imrahil level up. Because if you don't have Cav, you can just dismount him, and he's pretty mean on his own. He's got some pretty good... he's got like a pretty good Blade Master himself. Anyway, Andoril has already been activated. Mouth of Sauron, full health. Does his 300% armor. I think he means to fight. Let's see if it goes better for him than it did in the film. Or in the book, where he literally loses his wits before Gandalf and runs away like a fucking baby. It was hilarious. And even the mighty Vigo can't get through that 300% armor. And his Royal Guards are hitting him. There goes the Athelas. Take some rest, take some rest, take some rest. Anyway, there's a Trebuchet as well. Again, sort of wasted. He hasn't made the most of that. He could have just been hitting all of that, but he was like knocking over his own troops. Okay. This cave troll is endured somehow. Let's have a look. That's so cool. Level 3, they get the spikes around it. That's so badass. Anyway, let's see. Making Gondor. He's gonna need at least a few pikes. Actually, I guess if he wants to guarantee the trolls die, Athelian Rangers could work. Sorry, Dunedain Rangers could work well. We still haven't seen many heroes from Gondor. In fact, Elisar is the only one we've seen. He's like trying to do a no Gondor hero run. Boromir, you've got enough Arnorians. The Horn of Gondor plus 4 Gondor. That would work wonders. But I guess maybe he's just been focusing on the spam. He's got 3 barracks after all. Alright, are there any Knights of Dalamroth? I don't think there are. And no, that catapult isn't level 5. There's an archer in there. That is not a level 5 catapult, don't worry. I was confused for a second as well. Ooh. Now this could be a game changer, but he switched them into spears. And that is what you want from your level 3. Yeah, they lost half their battalion, but they survived. You get one get-out-of-jail card when you make such elite cavalry. So he's gone with the cataphracts. 100 command points. That might come back to bite him. That's a big chunk. Anyway, Gondor are attacking. There is a builder on the front line. Don't tell me it's a heroic statue. I swear that no, he didn't mean to pull him in. There's another XD. We're 2 for 2 with the XDs. It's level. RF Sauron, level 8. Refresh special ability timers. Mordor has a slight heal. Shelob is back to stun. Poison Stinger on Elisar. This could be really bad. Shelob is going straight for him. The cataphracts are there in their beautiful golden armor. And Poison Stinger did go out. Did he mean to... He refreshed it! Oh, it didn't work on the Poison Stinger, though. Ah, that's interesting. That would have been really cool. Anyway, Vigo is really fast, but he's not going to get away from Shelob. She has fucking 8 legs. He has 2. Do the math. There goes the heal. He did Athelas before that, so he's officially out of heals. Knights of Lamroth not there. You need to save your king! Holy shit, they let him go. Vigo got out of there. Oh, and Baragon's there too. Well, he finally made a hero and he got eaten by a spider. How's your fucking luck? Anyway, Knights of Dalamroth coming out just the right time. Versus Cataphracts, Dalamroth will win. There's no way the Majesty of Dalamroth will lose to Wicked Men of the East. I refuse to believe it. Okay, this has been an extraordinary game. And I'm impressed with just the spam in the beginning. Each player held their own. But yeah, it's just been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it's been a really impressive game. I actually don't know who's gonna win. I feel like just because of... I feel like Mordor might edge it now, just because of power points. Yeah, he's got Wraith on Wings, and he's got 16 points in reserve. So, I think Gondor's been kind of wasteful, giving him that many power points. Because now he can just do Rain of Fire to delete an army, and then Wraith on Wings when he attacks the base. Gondor could make life difficult for him by getting the Numenorian Stonework. And Bulwark of the West, maybe. But he would need a lot more money for that. Anyway, the Athelian Wood is there. Summons a Lush Garden for 5 minutes. It buffs, but it doesn't remove leadership anymore. They made that change, I think, in 7.2, actually. And he's probably tired of seeing Mouth of Goddamn Sauron with that stupid eye above his head. And Vigo just standing stalwart. He has Athelas back. He does have Andoril, and he does have what is it? Fulfill Your Oath. And is he gonna pay the money to switch him to spears and then just take out all these resource buildings? Fuck it, I'd do it. We've got purple in the back there. Ah, he's using his cataphracts to harass. Well done. He still doesn't have the upgrades. Let's just have a look at the Gondor Blacksmith a sec. No, neither one of them have gone for upgrades. Very strange. He does have the Trebuchet. He doesn't have 5 stones. They're no good without 5 stones. The damage is like tripled with that. Alright, it seems he's going for it. He does have Oath Fulfilled. He's got reason to feel confident. But Wraith on Wings. There's Garden of Athelion. Aragorn's actually low. He needs to do Athelas. There's the Trebuchet. Now hit the building with that. Maybe Oath Fulfilled right here could do it. No, he's going to save it, I think. And I was waiting for Wraith on Wings. Wraith on Wings would insta-kill these Trebuchets. And there it goes. They killed like 2 battalions there. They were mostly dead at the time. Anyway, Morgul Sorcery and Beacon of Morgul here. There goes the Cav. I don't think they're going to get much done. They'll just knock back, which I guess is work enough. When he activates this, all orcs gain armor. But your resource buildings are disabled for a bit. I think it's like a minute. And he's making the Morgul Vanguard. I'm guessing to make sure Elisar dies. Which, speaking of which, where the hell is Elisar? Did he die already? What the fuck? Right, there he is. There's Wraith on Wings. We do have Western Winds. He needs to keep up the spam. The ring was on? Oh my god, okay. Look at Aragorn, he's so tanky. Oh, and the animation started as he ran, so he was able to get the kill. Mount the Sauron goes down.
Then I shall die as one of them.
I'm pretty sure you'll be fine. The heal... Oh, shit, it's not on cooldown. Fuck, run! Okay, signal fire. Both for Gondor. The speed on Aragorn gets him out of any danger. He's like fucking Jolteon, just getting the hell out of there. Baragon back. And he's got the ring. Are we going to see Frodo Baggins is his name? 9, we set out from Rivendell. 2 of my kin. Something, something, something. Also Boromir died, lol. He's only 1500. There goes the Atlas, right on cue. And fucking hell, he's tried so hard. The Morgul Vanguard are there doing their job, which is to kill the King of Gondor. To end the... Or to... Yep, they did it! They ended the lines of kings. Saruman was right. Gandalf was a fool to think they could return, and he sinks into the ground. But the summon is back, so... Hey, yo. I would do it right now, actually. Literally, I would do it right in front of the Morgul Vanguard just to troll him. There it is. You spent the whole game trying to kill me. Dude, I am Vigo. I am Chiseled Jaw Supreme. You cannot defeat me. This stays for 5 minutes. Enjoy that lovely terrain buff. Also, the shape of it is kind of cool. It's not like a complete circle. It's... I don't know, I like it. Anyway, Gatewatchers expansion. Yeah, okay, they didn't have fear immunity. Here he is! We actually see it! Yes, he's weak on his own, but that's what Samwise Gamgee is for. Don't tell me you did it on the front line. Oh my god, this guy is a ballsy bastard. He's queued up. He's queued up everything. He's got so much money going in. Cracks of Doom inside the Gardens of Ithilien. Okay. And I think he used Call the Horde there. Yeah, he definitely used Call the Horde. Anyway, wait, hold on. Okay, it's 3 kills to 2. The Kingsguard literally just killed a builder, but where is Aragorn? There is Aragorn. How is the fortress taking that much damage to these guys? Am I missing something? Is there catapults? How is this? You can't control these guys. And they decided to go straight for the fortress. And they're not dying. And they're soloing a fortress. Sorry, what? What the fuck? How? There is no way in Cotton Eye Joe's Green Earth that just... What the No. Sorry, console command, enable hacks. What the hell? You can't control these guys. Gondor Royal Guard. Yeah, they're literally his royal retinue. How the... How? Mordor had so many powers, and he had more heroes. I think the difference was he never got barbed arrows. Never got barbed arrows. He killed so many Dol Amroth Knights without barbed arrows. Just imagine what he could have done with it. But that is going to be GG. Frodo comes... Wait, where is Frodo? Where is Frodo? I see a hero icon here, but I don't think... There he is. There he is. So that was GG, well played. I don't even know where to start. Like, lack of upgrades on Mordor's side? Yeah, sure. But holy fucking crap, he didn't even make Imrahil. He made the Citadels way off in the... What the hell did... Okay, that was insane. MVP is gonna have to be Vigo. Because he died and came back immediately. He, like, fast-tracked the Gandalf the White process. That was insane. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever the fuck. And I'll see you all next time. Peace out. Goodbye.